Beloved soul, your heavenly protectors carry a vital revelation for you. Please hear these words with an open heart. The present moment you find yourself in holds extraordinary significance. Everything that is about to unfold has been set into motion by a recent action of yours, your latest choice, your most recent plea to the divine, your final act of releasing control. You believed it passed by unobserved, but the celestial realm has been attentively watching over you. I witnessed the sorrow you concealed, the courage you attempted to display, and that pivotal instant when you declared, Divine Creator, I place this burden in your care. That singular moment transformed the spiritual landscape and created an opening to the miraculous. Extraordinary news approaches you because that one declaration shifted something profound in the heavenly dimensions. Your guardian spirits have been speaking your name continuously, and what approaches will render you utterly amazed. Prepare yourself. Do not be afraid of what draws near. It comes not to bring harm, but to unveil something profound. You have been seeking answers, have you not? Questioning when your circumstances will transform, wondering about others' behaviors, pondering why that door closed when success seemed within reach. You may be unaware, but your recent choices created ripples in the divine realm. The way you decided to distance yourself from sources of pain, the way you selected peace over retaliation, the way you maintained faith when logic suggested otherwise, these actions activated something beyond your comprehension. That moment of surrender granted permission for angelic forces to intervene. And now you will receive information that will not merely surprise you, it will validate that divine work was always happening behind the scenes. It will confirm you were never abandoned. This revelation approaches, precious child, it travels toward your awareness. When it manifests, do not be overwhelmed. Place your trust in the divine process. There are individuals who have been silently observing your path. Some departed, convinced you would never recover. Others passed judgment without understanding your complete story. However, that final decision you made, the one that received no applause, the one that sacrificed your comfort but preserved your spirit, sent a powerful signal throughout the cosmos. That choice whispered, this soul places greater faith in the divine than in worldly matters. And now the response is manifesting. You will receive news that redirects your life's trajectory, a disclosure that reveals what has been concealed for so long. This message comes not to frighten you, but to awaken your consciousness to truth. You are about to witness what has been developing beyond the veil while you experienced sorrow, while you waited patiently, while you grew stronger. Child, you were unaware of the true power contained within your last prayer. You did not comprehend its significance or how it resonated through the heavenly realms. But every word was heard, and now circumstances are aligning. People are being repositioned, and truths are emerging. This shocking revelation results from divine orchestration. I observed your faith during the darkest hours, and now you will experience what illumination truly means. You were never isolated, even when abandonment seemed certain. What appeared to be failure was actually meant to crumble so something superior could be constructed. This news arrives because of divine promises of something better, and improvement rarely comes quietly. It often manifests as a shock, a divine intervention, and that time has arrived. You may have observed unusual occurrences lately, unexpected mentions of your name, sudden changes in how others treat you, inexplicable delays. These are not random events, beloved child. These represent the spiritual realm responding to your recent act of faithful obedience. That single decision, whether releasing someone, embracing something new, or simply choosing divine guidance when the world offered easier alternatives, set celestial forces into motion. This approaching news represents heaven responding to your affirmation with something powerful. You might weep, you might sit in stunned silence, uncertain how to respond, but understand this is all part of the perfect divine plan. Something is being revealed to you that others attempt to conceal, and when truth emerges, you will recognize divine involvement in every detail. The adversary worked diligently to plant seeds of self-doubt to convince you that your recent choice was an error. Dark forces wanted you to believe that letting go meant losing everything, but you did not lose, you gained. You created space for divine work. You accessed peace, clarity, and heavenly redirection. Now, child, this approaching news will validate your decision to trust. You will remember the tears, the fear, the solitary nights, but you will also remember the moment everything shifted. That moment approaches. You stand at the threshold of something beautiful, something unexpected. Do not allow anxiety to steal your anticipation. What comes is greater than your fears and arrives precisely on schedule. Divine whispers about you have reached people, individuals you have never met have felt drawn to your light in a world filled with chaos, and some will play roles in your next chapter. The news you will hear will connect you to people, places, and possibilities that seemed distant. It will shock you because it originates from an unexpected source. It will remind you that divine methods transcend human understanding and celestial paths exceed mortal plans. But do not resist when it appears, even if it looks different, even if it creates apprehension. Remember its divine origin sent because of your recent choice. The divine response reveals what was hidden. I witnessed your breakdown that night. I saw the pain you kept private, observed your prayers for strength while still caring for others when no one supported you. That sacrifice was noticed, and the private strength you demonstrated will be publicly rewarded. However, the reward will not arrive quietly. It will come wrapped in a story, news, a message that will create tremors, because sometimes blessing you requires reshaping your entire environment. That transformation is happening now. People will hear about it, you will hear about it, and you will finally understand why the waiting period was necessary. You will finally see that a testimony was being written while you thought nothing was occurring. Your opponents will be bewildered. The same people who considered you finished will hear this news and wonder how it happened. But you will understand it was not luck, not coincidence, but divine intervention. Divine glory will be revealed through your story. This news will carry your name, but reflect divine power. Let them speak, let them wonder, let them question, but remain close to the divine source. Do not allow their reactions to distract you from divine truth. You are entering a season where your name will be spoken in rooms you have never entered, and favor will find you without effort. But it all began with your recent affirmation that yes changed everything. Sometimes life's most powerful moments arrive not with fanfare, but after silence, after surrender, after seemingly small but spiritually significant moments. You experienced one of those moments recently, did you not? That is why these words reach you now. This is your confirmation. This is the signal that you are not being ignored, not being forgotten, not being punished. You are being prepared to hear what will surprise, shake, and elevate you. This news will not only change what you know but transform how you perceive yourself, because divine eyes have always seen your true identity even when you forgot. Now the world will see it too. Everyone around you will behave strangely. Some will celebrate with you. Others will feel uncomfortable with your blessing because they remember your struggles. Do not let their discomfort become your doubt. You owe no one an apology for being chosen. You need not diminish yourself because others fear your growth. When the news comes, when the call happens, when that message reaches your ears, remember that you deserve good things. You are not a mistake, not forgotten, not inferior, you are divinely claimed. And when the divine chooses to bless, there is no need to check for approval or wait for crowd consensus. Blessings flow because divine favor is yours. This shocking news may arrive unexpectedly, perhaps through someone you never thought would return, or from a source you had abandoned hope in. Do not question it, simply receive it. Do not let past wounds convince you to reject present grace. The enemy will attempt distraction, trying to convince you this is too wonderful to be true. But divine nature does not offer false hope. Blessings are delivered when timing is perfect. And child, the time is now. Right now, angels prepare the path. Right now, hearts are being stirred. Right now, people connected to your destiny are awakening. And soon you will hear something that will make you pause and declare, only divine power could accomplish this. I know your heart has grown weary. You have been strong for so long, smiling through pain, persevering when you wanted to surrender. You have endured betrayal, disappointment, delays, and sometimes felt divine silence. But there was no silence, there was watching, preparing, ensuring that when your moment arrived, it would not be ordinary but supernatural. You did not endure all that to return to normalcy. What approaches will make sense of all confusion? You will look back at closed doors, delays, and silence, and everything will align. You will see divine fingerprints over every aspect of your journey, and finally understand nothing was wasted. Every tear, every setback, every lonely night will be answered. You may think, but divine source, I am not ready. Let me tell you something, you are more prepared than you realize. Private training has occurred. Your heart has been refined in secret. Whispers have been shared in quiet places where no one observed. Now you are being brought to the promised place, but it begins with news, a message that changes everything. Do not panic when it comes. Do not flee when it feels unfamiliar. You have prayed for divine movement, and this is the response. Thunder does not always announce divine action. Sometimes it is a phone call, sometimes a conversation, sometimes a truth hidden until the perfect moment. That moment approaches. Be at peace. You are not walking into chaos, but into destiny. Some have tried to obstruct divine work in your life. Some have spoken behind your back, others have doubted your calling, questioned your choices, misunderstood your heart. Let them. Do not attempt to explain yourself to people not assigned to your journey. When this news breaks, when this surprise unfolds, they will see what has been happening and know you were not walking alone. You walked with divine guidance. This moment is not about proving them wrong, but showing the world what happens when someone chooses faith over fear, obedience over opinion, trust over control. That was your choice, and this moment belongs to you. Let them watch, let them wonder, just keep your heart soft, your ears open, and your spirit ready. Hold on to this truth as events unfold. You need not have all answers, just trust the one who does. This approaching news may initially bring more questions than answers. It may require a decision, a move, a conversation that accelerates your heartbeat. But divine presence will be there, guiding your words, clearing your mind, steadying your emotions. You will not need to manufacture confidence because divine strength will be yours. Keep coming, keep breathing, keep believing. This is not the end, but a powerful new beginning, and you will not walk into it alone. Divine companionship has always been and always will be present. You are not the same person you were last year, last month, or even last week. That is part of why this is happening now. The changes you have made have been observed, your healing witnessed. the fire in your prayers felt even when your voice trembled. You may think you remain broken in some areas, but I tell you, you are healed enough to handle this. You are strong enough to walk into this gift. Yes, it may shake you, may leave you speechless, but it will not break you, it will bless you. This shocking news, this divine interruption, is not your end but your elevation. You have waited long enough, cried long enough. Now is your time. Without faith, pleasing the divine is impossible, and those who seek will be rewarded. Your life is being transformed right now, turning sorrows into joy and poverty into wealth. The divine light shines in darkness, and if you are weary and burdened, rest will be given. Come and experience the peace and joy that only divine love can provide. Type 555 if you trust in divine love. Dear Creator, thank you for bringing us to this month. I ask that you keep our family and loved ones safe this month. Watch over us and cover us with your divine protection. Shower us with good health, blessings, and strength. Remove any worry, fear, stress, and doubt from our hearts. When difficult times come, help us trust you with all our hearts and not lean on our own understanding. Thank you for hearing our prayer and blessing us. In the name of divine love, I pray. Amen. I want to end with a prayer for you. Divine Creator, we seek your guidance and blessings as we navigate this path of love and understanding. As we patiently await the divine alignment of hearts, we ask for strength, patience, and wisdom to recognize the unfolding of this beautiful story. May the realization of love be gentle and profound, touching the deepest parts of our beings, and may the bonds formed be resilient and enduring. As we anticipate the end of this year, when expressions of love will be openly shared, we ask for your divine protection and guidance, trusting that all will unfold as it is meant to be. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey towards love. Amen. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. An important message is waiting for you in the next video where you'll hear it.